What's even better is that they now have a reason to be in the same room together, and you're acting as the mediator between the two of them. I know that you think things aren't going that well, but they're making good progress. I don't know what happened today, but you can't expect everything to keep going smoothly. Life has all sort of bumps, hiccups, and mishaps waiting just around the corner.
Sounds like you've been through something similar, Grandpa.
Believe me, every man in this family has. We all get to deal with the cat girls who just try to rip out their throats. And they're all cute girls. For some reason, we seem to get the most volatile guardian spirits. I knew a couple of priests who worked other shrines, and they never had to deal with anything our family did. Those fuckers!
Probably because they only had to deal with one spirit at a time?
Well, yes. One person is less work than two people. And since it's only one person, the only relationship they share is with their priest. Ugh.
Grandpa grows quiet for a moment.
Listen, Toru. You think that they're attractive, right?
I'm a bit taken back by his question. Well, yeah, of course I am. How could you possibly not think that they're attractive? But could a priest even have a relationship like that with their guardian spirits? That isn't something I've given much thought. Hell, the two of them have been flirting with me a fair bit.
It's okay to feel that way, you know.
But isn't there a set of rules or anything about this I should be aware of?
There aren't any established rules, no. But you have to keep in mind that if you do choose to become more intimate with them, you're going to have a lot more on your plate than you bargained for.
It's kind of like trying to date a coworker, isn't it?
Yes, your situation is especially unique. You have two girls instead of one.
Oh, so everybody gets a girl. Priest. Okay, I'm gonna sign up being a priest. Bye!
That could get really messy. Unless you found a creative solution to it.
Like what exactly?
I'm sure you'll work it out when you get there. I know a bit.
So, I find this is a perfect moment. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to. I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Bye! Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alenville, and welcome back to another episode of Sakura Shrine Girls. What happened last time? Yeah, the wind spirits again. Yeah, the wind spirits helped us as the people were talking bad about me. I'm heading to school a bit earlier today. Grandpa got me up at the wrong time. He brushed it off and I think he might be getting just a little bit senile. Well, hey, he's not getting senile. He's awesome. Oh well, everyone makes mistakes. I shouldn't be too harsh on him. It's hard to imagine that he was just like me once, dealing with similar problems to mine. I suppose that's just how it is. Not having much to do, I decided to wander around for a bit. As long as I keep an eye on the time, everything should be fine. The coastline stretches out, its water sparkling with the shining rays of the sun. The waves sound like they're speaking. Come to think of it, I haven't actually gone to the beach since I arrived here. Beach episode! Beach episode! Yes! With all of the chaos I'm dealing with day to day, I suppose I simply didn't have the time for it. One thing about living on the coast is you wouldn't go to the beach every day. It would probably lose its novelty pretty quickly. I look out to the waves and feel a growing temptation. Why not? Might as well feel the sand in between my toes. Slowly taking off my shoes, I take a single step on the sand. It's surprisingly pleasant. I did not even realize how sore my feet were. I can hear the whispers of the spirits here. The ocean is teeming with life. Just listening to the gentle, pleasant melody as it plays out in front of me. It is truly sublime. I sit down, watching the waves roll on gently onto the shore. The There's no one else around right now, letting me have an unobstructed view of the ocean. I wonder what Naoko and Kaio would be doing right now. When they are staying at their shrines, what exactly do they do to pass the time? Even Kaio would get bored from sitting there for too long, wouldn't she? Naoko would probably be content to laze around in the sun until it was time to go. The two of them are far too mysterious for me to comprehend, but they look enough like normal girls, I suppose. It's then that I see someone in the surf. I guess I wouldn't be the only person here. Wait. No, don't tell me. I see a pair of white fuzzy ears standing on top of her head. Then that she sees me too. Oh, Toru! Well, it's okay. Naoko comes bounding out of the surf wearing a bikini which leaves little to the imagination. You usually don't leave the house until much later. Why are you awake so early? Please, Naoko. Kaio appears as well. Her swimsuit is completely dry, just like my mouth at the moment. This was the last thing I was expecting. Seeing these two dressed like this is taking my breath away. Calm down, Toru. Just clear your head. I was observing him, and he appears to be enjoying some time to relax. There is no need to bother him right now. I shake my head. No, it's not a problem. I was just a little surprised to see you both here. I really am surprised. I imagined the two of them only went to school together because they were stuck back at in the same class. They wouldn't both be here if they had not agreed to be here. Oh, yeah, her swimsuit Naoko's... I like Kaio's more. This is a different look for you, Kaio. But I think it's good. Do you really think that? I was actually really embarrassed, but if you like it, then that makes me happy. Naoko's tail is standing up, showing off just how happy she is. The warm waves and the fish, the sand. I love all of it. I swear that I can hear her purring. The beach is so warm. It's like having some kind of sun-amplifying machine. I must admit that the warmth of the sand is rather pleasant on my skin. You're no fun, Kaio. You haven't even tried to get into the water. Come on, get in. I am more content to remain on the sand, thank you. As you might guess, I'm not fond of water. Naoko pouts like a spoiled child. This is why I can't take you anywhere. You're always such a killjoy. Hey, it's fine to enjoy the beach without getting in the water, you know. I'm surprised that Naoko is so willing to get into the water. I know that there are spirits, but there are also cats. So wouldn't a little bit of feline instinct and preference be part of their thought process? I don't know. I think that is one of the things I should just not think about. I guess so. But you're missing out, Kaio. Kaio slowly picks herself up. I suppose I can try it. Wait, really? Naoko looks shocked. Yes, I might as well. She slowly walks up to the water. Also careful, she puts one toe in. Not wholly unpleasant. She begins to walk deeper into the water until it reaches up to her ankles. Naoko and I just stand there waiting for her to go deeper in. It's an awkward moment or two before Naoko finally decides to say something. You're only going in that far? Did you expect me to completely submerge myself? That is not exactly a reasonable request. But that's the point of being at the beach. If you aren't going to swim, what's the point? Come on. Just leave her, let her enjoy it the way she wants to. I lean in next to Naoko. She tried something new. That's a big step, don't you think? I guess so. So just let her ease into it. Naoko seems reluctant, but she doesn't say anything else. We have some time before we have to go to school, so let's enjoy this while we can. Despite herself, Naoko smiles. I agree completely. Well, getting to watch these two play in the water while wearing bikinis, there's definitely no reason to complain. Nope, no one whatsoever. Class came and went without much fanfare. Compared to what I saw on the beach, it was all very forgettable. Toru? Yeah, is something wrong? You've just been looking really happy today. I must admit, you've been in a good mood since we were at the beach. Did the sight of me in my swimsuit really please you that much? Not you, more Kaio, but yeah, let's go with that. These two are far more understanding of these dynamics than I expected them to be. Maybe the feeling of spirits aren't that different from humans. Maybe? Come on, I know it's true. Just admit it. I won't say that I disliked it. Aww. Her tail begins to wag from side to side. Stop being such a tease, Toru. You don't need to interrogate him, Naoko. He will admit what he wishes to of his own free will. It is best not to push him if it is not necessary. I really don't mind. If I'm your priest, then I need to be more open to questions. Yeah, see, Kaio? You worry too much about offending other people. Perhaps I do. It was a necessity back at home to be as polite as possible. Well, we aren't at home anymore, are we? No. But we must remember that we are going to be the representative of our house in these lands. If we do not carry ourselves with appropriate dignity and grace, then the spirits of this land may openly defy our authority. You don't need to be such a formal figurehead to be able to lead others. Hang on. Even if you two attend the Ascension Festival, the spirits of this land can still defy you? They can. And it is usually such a messy affair that they choose not to, after all. But if a guardian spirit settles into a shrine and the spirits do not listen to them, it can cause a number of unprecedented events across the land. While we have some power, their cooperation is preferable to us forcing our will on them. We were often told stories of shrines whose spirit lost the respect of their dominion. The spirits of those lands often ran wild and caused a lot of chaos. That doesn't sound particularly good. It's no wonder that this festival is so essential. I suppose that such a lack of order quickly plays out in places without any authority as well. So, ideally, someone who can command their respect should partake in the Ascension Festival. As if anyone would respect someone who was polite all of the time. I will approach it my way, and you can approach it your way. We will see whose way is the correct one after the festival, Naoko. I really wish these two would stop doing this to each other. They will probably spend an eternity arguing with one another long after the festival is over if this keeps up. You'll see, Kaio. The spirits of this land will be flocking to me once I establish my dominion. While all of them will ignore you and your shrine will be forgotten. Do you really believe so? Of course, that's what will happen. I completely believe you. Naoko's cheeks puff up. Don't push me off like that. I'll push you off in whatever way I please. Well then, see if you can push me off like this. Like what? Oh, nothing. Just this. Naoko quickly tackles Kaio and wrestles with her. What are you doing? Get off me. Make me get off. What are you two doing? What are you doing, Naoko? See, she's reaching behind Kaio. Whoa! That is a picture. Whoa. Okay, her tongue flicks out of her mouth and begins to lick its way up Kaio's tail. Kaio immediately reacts to the sensation. The weird position they have ended up gives me an unobstructed view of up Naoko's skirt as well. I don't even know what to say. I'm so awed by the scene in front that I'm unable to even utter a word. Yes! Wow.